guys, how's it going? Shmoy, aka Baby Sham 33 back with you. So I don't normally do these videos, but I saw this featured items returned pop up in mail, just same as you guys are doing right now. And at first I said, oh, fantastic, featured items are back, good chance to go over there, grab some, signature stones, or hey, I'm pretty close to forming my next 6 star. Maybe I'll pick up some shards and so forth. And as I started going through it, I'm like, you know what? These are some pretty terrible offers. Um, and sometimes it's like, you're so caught up in a moment. Like I said, you go to do something, and then next thing it's like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Um, but let's just kind of take a quick moment to take a look at these values and discuss it. We're gonna kind of skip over like these 4 star shards. Most of us don't need 4 star shards. For the people that do need 4 star shards, I would say the same thing. Honestly, if let's just say you wanted to get, so 5 of these are 1,000. That's 120 units. 10 of these would give you 1 4 star. That's 390 units. That is a lot of units if you are a new player. And I, in no way, shape, or form would I say, bank as large as the pool is of heroes. I would never say spend 390 units on a 4 star. That, like I said, it could be an Iron Man, or um, Terrax. Thinking about heroes that you don't want, or Superior Iron Man. Um, you know, these are not heroes that are going to get you far as a new player. Use the 390 units, grind out content, unlock masteries. So that off the bat. Now, when it comes to 5 stars, um, 5 of them would give you 1,000 5 star shards. That's 180 units. If you are close, depending on your where you are in the game, if you are close to getting a 5 star, um, I wouldn't say spend more. Yeah, I wouldn't say spend more than 180 units to get 5 of these crystals. That is it. The escalating costs does not, because as you see, this starts off at 18 units, then goes to 27. So this is going up in scales of 9 units. 27 to 36 to 45 to 54. For each one of these. So like I said, I wouldn't get more than five of these if you are close to a 5 star. Other than that, save your units, grind out, get content done. Like I said, if you're within 1,000 units of a 5 star and that's what you want to go for it, that is fine for 180 units. I would not spend more than that on it. In the 6 stars, these are starting out at 90 units each for 200 6 star shards. The 5 stars are starting off at 18. You're starting off at 90 for the 6 stars, and then you're going up in increments of 30 from their compound. So 30 to 120, 120 to 150 to 180, and so forth. So if you needed 1,000 6 star shards, so as you see, I'm at 8,330 6 star shards right now. So even if you needed 1,000, I wouldn't say 1,000 6 star shards are worth 750 units. That's almost the equivalent of say $50 in the $50 of units. So it's basically like saying $50 for 1,000 6 star shards. That is absolutely ridiculous. Now, if you were to say you're two, even 210 units is like hard to spend on 4,000 on 400 6-star shards. Um, yeah, honestly, this is just, it's just so terrible. Um, but yeah, no, if I said, and even the 6-star shards, it's difficult because, like I said, you could easily do this and get a really bad 6-star. But max, hmm, 360, maybe 800, maybe 360 units. I wouldn't want to spend more than that. Like I said, this is for something. If you are extremely close to farming a 6-star, less than 1,000 shards. Say you're 400 or 500 shards shy of farming that, farming a 6-star, then you might want to do something like this. But even then, like I said, I'm a big proponent. I would say, like I said, if you're a new player or something like this and you have those units saved up, then fine, that is something to do. But if you're a veteran player, there is tons of stuff. 5-star shards come in pretty easily. Um, depending on where you are, if you're doing Alliance War, you're getting 6-star shards, and you wouldn't waste your time with this whatsoever. But the 6-star one is really bad. Like I said, if you're a newer player and you have those units, fine, and you're really close to a 6-star. If you're nowhere close to a 6-star, don't buy this. Don't buy not one of them. Keep the units, and go through content. Hell, if you haven't done variant 1, variant 5 yet, or you have variants to do, save your units for things like this. This is like really bad. 4-star signature stones we're going to skip past. Don't spend anything on Grandmaster crystal shards. 5-star signature stones that are class base. You can get 22 max, and that's 681 units. Even that, like I said, I probably wouldn't recommend it because, how often do you get the class that you really want? And then we'll go over to the 5-star signature stones. If you are a free-to-play player, I understand that signature stones come very hard. If you grind out the arena and so forth, and you have the units, I definitely understand the allure of getting these. However, like I said, even in this case, it's basically $50 to get all 22. So, if you have the units, you're a free-to-play player. Definitely, I understand the allure in this. However, other than that, I think everybody else knows that this is just okay. On average, it's an okay passable deal. Because they're generic, and even then, I would probably stop at, say, 10. After 10, this is no longer a worthwhile deal. So if you're a few signature stones from, getting that hero up to, increase your prestige, 10 of these. And just wanted to make a quick correction with the 6 stars. When I'd said 5 of them, this is really the equivalent to a Black Panther's treasure, which is $30, not $50. But still $30 to spend on 1,000 6-star shards. And that's all you're getting out of it. That's not really a good deal. Just flat out, it's not. You have the Tier 2 class catalyst, the Tier 1 fragments. None of that stuff is really worth it. These Tier 4 cosmic class fragments. Now, unless you are very close to farming, say, a tech or something, and you needed to take up that Warlock or that Guillotine 29.99, just bypass this altogether. This is not worth it whatsoever. With spending any great deal on this, like I said, it's only 1,400 of them. For each. So let's just see, 14,440, and you can get a max of 22 of them. That's 31,680 fragments, and you need a total of 36,000 fragments. So you could spend 726 units, and you don't even get a full formed catalyst. So disregard this completely. Again, tier 5B at 90 units per one. And you can get a max of 17 of these. So 17 at 900. That's only giving you 15,300 fragments for 5,610 units. So well over, that's like an Odin and a half. Actually almost 2 Odins, and or $200, and you're basically getting a third of a tier 5 basic. So like I said, these things scale really badly. Yeah, I mean, even if you'd be better off, using your glory for things like tier 5B. But overall, yeah, these are really bad deals. If you've got content to do, save your units for the content. If you are very close to forming, I understand, Lou, depending on where you are in the game, if you're very close to forming, a 5-star or something like that, as I said, the max I would get is probably 5 for the 5-star shards. For the 6-star shards, 3 of them. Yeah, I could not justify more than 3 of these, which would be 600 6-star shards. But even then, like I said, I would say save your money. The 5-star shards, I definitely understand more, because generics are not easy to come by if you are a free-to-play player. So if you grind out arena and so forth, and you want to whale out, this is the only item I would say that if you have the units and you need it to affect your prestige, to help your alliance and yourself, then I understand more units going towards the 6 stones. But other than that, these are pretty bad. And overall, like I said, my recommendation is to save your units and get content done that will legitimately advance you in the game. Alright, with that being said, guys, have a blessed day.